Um, so this is about the monk who sold his Ferrari by Robin Sharma, I think his name is, about this man who all of a sudden discovered that the material world is not important. Let him try to go to the shop with that. Let him try to buy food with that. Because we're no longer always thinking these days about just buying a Ferrari, but the question is, can you afford to buy groceries? Can you afford to feed your dogs? I mean, the coronavirus has definitely hit a lot of people hard. And so watching this, oh, I don't need money. I don't need my Ferrari. No, it's not between a Ferrari and living a spiritual life. It's much more than that. And to all those who think getting up in the morning is really a sign of enlightenment, um, here's coffee for you. If the universe did want people to get up at 4 in the morning, like the way my mom used to get up, exercise, God wouldn't have created coffee. Coffee is here for a reason. All these stimulants society has are here for a reason, because we can't get up in the morning. And I don't even have a car license. I never had. Maybe it's because I was always like a little bit living this book without really intending to, but it's just that I'm not really good with economy, financial, and thinking that money is what matters, having seen how it corrupts people around me, having seen people just go disgusting acts of hypocrisy just to get inheritance, and just treat people differently when they have money. Just seeing that is enough. You don't need to read this book. But it has good rules, but any yogi school has the same rules, so why duplicate it? It's because he does want to buy a Ferrari, because otherwise he would just like put a post-it that says, do yoga, practice yoga, because what he does is actually yoga. Vegetarian lifestyle, yoga. Sacrificing for others, yoga. Non-materialistic world should be yoga. Not really. Because you don't see a lot of poor people saying, hey, let's practice yoga. Although I have to say that yoga is for everybody. Not being cynical. And I have practiced it with everybody. I mean, little kids. Not necessarily spoil little kids. And it works. But spending time alone, yeah, there are people that are always alone. So it's a little bit cynical comment. It's not like it's people want to just like, we want to be a friend. Yeah, let's be a friend constantly. It's a very unfriendly world for most of us, unless you do have a Ferrari, in which case you will discover you have a lot of false friends. So I thought there was a brilliant rendition, there was a guy on YouTube who was making a joke out how he goes to a poor Indian village and tries to sell his Ferrari, and like describes it, and that imagination is amazing. So I never cared about cars actually at all, or anything like that. And I don't think I'm special. I was just born like that. I don't know, I was just disgusted by everything around me, including like when I saw how you buy fish and how you kill them, you just take a fish and just, you know, kill the animal, and then you're supposed to eat it. I didn't feel like eating it. And my mom used to get up in the morning, yeah, but she wasn't much of a yogi. She used to try to get me to eat meat by manipulation, and I don't know, telling me I'm going to die if I don't eat meat, and all kinds of nonsense. Well, nowadays we know we're going to die if we eat meat, because it has all kinds of things that are bad for you. But do you think people are going to buy this idea? So I think it would have been, like there's a saying in Hebrew, I don't know what the saying is, so I have to pick a dog shit. That's part of life, at least a life when you live with animals. And what I wanted to say is that, sorry, I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show that, because YouTube is like not for that. Could you censor that? Anyway, um, I was saying, I think a book that gives you all these rules for life, it's too many rules. Even 10 is too much. And then you've got more than 10 over there. And even those 10 commandments, if you keep the 10 commandments, you're great. Because thou shalt not kill includes animals, then you're vegetarian. And everything else, don't steal, don't take people's thing, then you're not going to be a capitalist, are you? Because you know that if you're going to be in big business, you are stealing. You are taking advantage of the people that are producing the product. And so, if you really follow the 10 Commandments, unlike a lot of wealthy people who all of a sudden find God because they, I don't know, because they feel so empty after they become alcoholics because their life is so empty, then all you have to do is really keep the 10 Commandments. Not that I'm a Bible freak, but I'm just saying, why reinvent books? Why? Because he wants to buy a Ferrari. Otherwise, why would you pretend it's a new way? It's not. The yogi way is thousands of years old. There's nothing new. New Age is stupid because there's nothing new about New Age. It's taking ancient wisdom and repacking it and selling it so you can buy lots of Ferraris. And yeah, there are a lot of Ferraris being bought at this moment by people who know how to market themselves and take ancient wisdom like yoga or the Bible and repackage it. And yes, at least in the US, religion is making tons of money, tons of Ferraris, and this is what's wrong with it. Because real spirituality is down to earth. It's grass level, right? It's not like at the level of corporate. And if you need a lawyer to manage your assets and finance, if you need like a bookkeeper or whatever to manage all the money you're making from your spiritual shit, then maybe it is spiritual shit. And maybe people should just go back to the ancient, yoga is there. Yoga is there. All you have to do, you don't even have to go to India, by the way, because, I don't know, I just, European, I'm like a little bit European DNA. I don't think I would survive in India much too long with all this stuff going on there. Even a friend of mine who's from Middle East origin, Iraq, to be specific, had to be flown by a helicopter to a hospital in India. So for lots of people, India is not such a spiritual experience, but it's actually a virus experience or bacteria or whatever, because it's just not made for European immune system. I don't think this place is made for European immune system either. So to cut it short, I just think this book, the monk who sold his Ferrari or whatever, just don't buy a Ferrari. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to be a monk. You don't have to be extreme. And you don't have to get up at 4 a.m. I had to get up early today, and I'm going to be late because of the following reason. I couldn't sleep. And yes, he's right. The screens are really bad for us. I know it's bad, but just because you know something is bad for you doesn't mean you're not going to do it.